What is up, boys? This is Gnosis, and in today's video we're going to learn how to have the perfect drop off the battle bus every single game we play to guarantee that we're the first to land at our POI of choice and be able to get a gun before anyone else can land with us. This is actually a secret used by TFue back in the Battle of the Grotto days against Chap and AV, and it is something that still works perfect today. Now let's get into it. The secret that we're going to look at today is a website called landingtutorial.com, and as you see here, their site has an interactive map that we can use. So to start, you're just going to drop your pin wherever you want to land. So for this video, we're going to land at Doom's Domain since it is very contested right now and will really show just how OP this tool is. Now we do want to drop our pin at the exact house we want to land at, and then that is all for now. Go ahead and switch back to the game and load into the match. Once in the pregame lobby, we want to immediately bring up the map and see what the battle bus route is. From here, we jump back to the site and draw out the bus route after clicking on the bus and pencil icon to the left of the map. Next, we click Find Fastest Route at the bottom, and now we have two marks we need to look at, which is where we jump off the bus and where we want our glider to auto-deploy. From here, I like to switch back to the game and mark exactly where I need to drop off the bus, while also keeping in mind the exact point at which I need to deploy my glider. Now a quick note, while I do use the web browser on my PC for this tool, they do have an iPhone and an Android app as well. I haven't tried either yet, but I imagine it works just as good and will be much easier if you're playing on console or just don't want to switch back and forth. Now moving back, the second I see the bus touch the marker I've set on the minimap, I jump, and instantly I hit my auto sprint button to keep propelling me forward while I pull my map out to set up the next marker. With our second marker now in place, I can fly straight forward until I'm directly over it, at which point I can then nosedive straight down towards it. I honestly do not quite understand how this site calculates these jumps, but as you can see here, I have the most perfect landing imaginable for the house that I've chosen. You will actually notice when I land how I do kind of scuff my jump trying to get through the window of the house, but I'm still so far ahead of everyone else that it doesn't matter. I still get in and get the gun before anyone's close enough to land and make a move on me. In a battle royale game like Fortnite where you only get one life per match, every single second matters in these off-spawn fights, and you are at such an advantage by being the first to land and having your choice of the floor loot around you. Here is another example of me using this tool in solo squads, and this time the bus route starts very close to Doom's Domain, so you can really see that this will work from any bus route imaginable. I really love this particular clip because you can see I have another enemy hitting the exact same house that I'm landing at, and I am still able to land fast enough to grab two weapons before he really has a chance to make a move on me. In a game with as much RNG as Fortnite has, having two chances to get a good gun off spawn before your enemy has even landed will ensure you come out with the elimination more times than not, which is exactly what happens here. Now if you really want to see the power of a perfect landing, just go back and revisit the TFue vs Chap Battle of the Grotto rivalry that we were discussing earlier. Chap and AV were an incredibly skilled duo, but by TFue always landing first on the telephone tower and getting a gun while they were still gliding in, Chap and AV eventually had to give up and find a new landing spot to finish out that competitive season. That is the power of a perfect landing. Alright boys, there you have it, the secret to a perfect landing from the bus every single match you play. Now if this video helped you, please consider taking the time to leave a like and sub to the channel. Also, I am on TikTok now where I am posting daily with both tips and highlights, and of course you can always find me on Twitter as well. Feel free to drop a comment below with any questions you have, and until next time, keep on grinding boys.